Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we got packages coming in, one for the tire and the other one is for the brakes. So going to be replacing a lot of stuff on the bike and doing a lot of customization. Lucky stay. So going to do a lot of work on the bike today. It's ugly weather, it looks cloudy. But anyways, so here's the tire, just came in today. Again, I got a lot of work to do. Taking the brakes apart, taking this to a shop to put it on, but I want to paint the rotors, which I'm gonna show that in this video. I'm gonna put them red. But yeah, the Diablo Rosa 3s. So these ones, matter of fact, I'll show you guys so you guys stick along in the video. Gotta take all this apart. But anyways, I'll put it on the next portion of the video. But the other ones are very worn down and there's bubbles inside of them. Yeah, I washed my car and it's all dirty. But so we're gonna get all this stuff done today and get a lot of stuff worked on. So bike's gonna get new tires, one front new tire and new brakes and some painted stuff, and then put everything back together. But let's get started. All right, so we're back. So this is the progress we're at now. Okay, so it's up on the stands. Always want to use the back stand first before you go to the front. This has the one that goes inside the stem, the triple tree. This is a size 13 to fit inside the hole. Always make sure you don't scratch up the top, so you gotta kind of like wiggle it in. But anyway, so we changed the rear brake pads. They didn't need to be changed, but since these are name brand brake pads, these are the EBCs, and these are the cheap brands from eBay. Actually, I'm lying. Wait a minute, I just saw this now. These are Griffers. I'm actually gonna save these ones. These are the Griffer ones. But anyway, so I guess it didn't need to be changed, but I'll save them anyways. I just saw it now. I don't know if y'all gonna be able to see it. I guess I was looking at the other one. The other one was more discolored. Yeah, see, I couldn't see the G. I just saw A, L, F. It's an E. So I guess these ones are Griffers. I'm guessing these are name brands, but I'm not sure. I have to check it out. Yeah, again, it's been so long since I worked on my bike, but it has a lot of brake pad, as you can see. But I changed them out nonetheless, so they're changed out. It's not a bad thing that they're changed out. So once you change them out, always press on the brakes to make sure that the piston grabs again on the rotor. Make sure that everything is correct. So again, to take this out, this is the Allen key. Let's see what size. That's a size 5. So you take this one out first, and then you take this bolt last. This is a size 10 millimeter. So we gotta take the whole front end off, so we can paint the rotor. Plus we gotta get a new tire put on today, and a new valve stem that's gonna be on. That's going on today as well. So we'll be right back, guys. Hey everybody, so we're back. Okay, so we changed out, well, we took out all the brake pads from the front ones. Name brands, I have no idea because it's all gunked up. Oh, this is Griffer as well, but we're changing it to EBC. That's how much life they got, but I prefer always EBC. I don't know why, because I'm just so used to them. But I guess you're not gonna be able to see this, but if y'all can feel it, it is very smooth. Like, it got very gunked up, so I'm glad I'm changing these out, because it seems like it's got no way to grip. Like I said, I had a lot of brake fork seal lubrication, like the lube coming out, and it probably got onto the brakes, because it's pretty gunked up in here as well. Also, when I was doing the brake flush, so I'm glad I'm changing them out so I don't regret it. these are trash. I'm actually gonna probably end up throwing it. These ones are good too, but usually these take forever to go bad. So these ones are good, but I'm probably just gonna throw them out because I'm using EBCs. Okay, so these size are a size 12. These are a size Allen key size 5. I would use a T handle. This one I would use a wrench because all these mines are aftermarket and the way they have the bolt, so I just have to use the end and then untighten them. It's better if you guys use a bungee cord, but I only got one, so yeah, I'm just gonna leave them hanging because I gotta rush. It's starting to rain. My luck, it's only supposed to rain for at least 1 hour, so I gotta rush, get this to the mechanic, bring this back, and then I'm gonna take these bolts off, and then I'm gonna spray paint this red. I'm only going to do one side, so one side is gonna be red and the other side is gonna be just black, because if not I gotta wait for this to dry up and then flip it over and then respray it. That's gonna take a lot of hours, probably like overnight. So I'm just gonna do just one side for both. So this side's gonna be red, the back side's gonna be black, and usually that's how my stuff is anyways. Like you got red, black, red, black, red, black. So I'm just gonna do the same thing with the rotors. I'm gonna do red and then black on the other side. These are from eBay. These are pretty new, so I'm not gonna change these ones out at all. The back ones are since I had the bike, so I don't know eventually if I change out the back ones, the rotors. And the valve stem, I'm gonna change them out because this one has the original. And then the valve stem that I'm gonna put on is these ones. That's the one I'm gonna put. The L one. It's easier to fill up. So anyways, let's get this. I'm gonna get this done, and then again I'm gonna show you guys all the way until I paint it, between painting it and then putting the stuff back together. And once I'm done, you'll see how it looks like. So we'll be right back. Hey, so we're back. So it started raining. I don't know if you guys see my luck. It started raining, but got it out. It was a fight, trust me, it was a fight. I messed up so bad. I haven't worked on my bike, like I said, for years, at least 2 years. So I forgot that there was pinch bolts on for the axle nut, or the axle just itself and the nut, because it locks everything in place. So let's just say I messed up my nut and it was bored, so I had to grab a 21mm and get a hammer and slam it in there, and then I was able to get it out. So now we're gonna go to the mechanic shop and get the tires replaced. I'm gonna show you guys old versus new. So yeah, it's time to be changed out. But anyways, we'll be back, and hopefully by then it'll start raining. My luck. Hey everybody, so we're back. We finally got the tire changed. It was a mission. I called so many places up. I had to drive 45 minutes. So she's done. The tires changed. I gotta check to make sure that the rotation is correct. But I'll do that off camera. Make sure that stuff is done right. So we got the new valve stem. The old one was rotted out. That's what the guy said anyways. But it didn't matter because I was planning to change it out anyways. That's why I told him we was gonna put this one because it's easier to fill up the tire. So we got the new valve stem from Driven. I don't know if y'all gonna be able to see the logo. So if y'all want one of those, go to Driven's website or check out. It's called Driven Racing. But anyway, so we're gonna take out the rotors and we're gonna spray paint them. So I'm gonna do just one side red and the other side is gonna be black for one, so I know which side goes where. So like an example, all these have like letters, numbers, so those are gonna be on the outskirts. And the same thing I'm gonna do with that. So one side is gonna be red, and basically that's the side that's gonna be facing outwards. And then the back side is gonna be black, and then that's how I'm gonna do both sides. So one side's gonna be red, the inner side is gonna be black. So I gotta take all this apart and we'll be right back. And then again, I gotta figure out, make sure he put it on right to the rim. So the rotation, I gotta figure it out. But anyways, we'll be right back. All right, so we're back. So this is how everything's looking like. So we cleaned everything up as much as possible, especially inside here. So these are worldwide bearings, so these things were expensive, so I definitely had to clean them out, clean out all the gunk. So worldwide bearing, I think they're like around $500, plus I installed them myself. They're not cheap, so I have to take care of them. So these are the rotors. So this is cherry red. I know it kind of looks like pinkish on the camera, but trust me, it's not. It's like a little bit darker than what the color is showing there. So this one right there got the clear coat already. So this is the clear coat's already on there. Just gotta wait for that to dry. And then this one needs a clear coat and then to dry. So one side is gonna be black, one side is gonna be red. And I'll show you guys when everything is done. Right now I'm going to finish up the front brakes. So most likely this video will carry on into the next day, because I don't think it's going to be completely dried up enough to put them on, and like daylight's already going down. So tomorrow everything will be finished up. Right now I'm just going to finish up the brakes, the front ones. I'll make I'll explain what I did. But I know I did a big boo-boo, which I ate up the nut for the axle. That was a me fault. Yeah, so we'll go through all of that once everything's put back together. So we'll be back towards the end of the video when everything's buttoned up. So we'll be right back. Alright, so the finished product. The bike is done, other than some mistakes that I did. But, oh well, it is what it is. A lot of mistakes. So the tires put on, brakes are done, new brake pads in the front. I just gotta finish up putting the nut on, but I'll do that in a bit. But yeah, so always remember, do the pinch bolt first. I take the pinch bolt, I'm looking down here, so these pinch bolts, take them out first before you take this nut off. Wait, no, I'm lying. I think the problem what I was having is that I did it the opposite way. I was doing righty-tighty instead of lefty-loosey. But anyways, just don't forget these pinch bolts. To take the axle off, and make sure you go lefty instead of righty, because I messed up the nut. I chewed it up, but it is what it is. It's learning. And then these right here, if you do your bolts, don't put thread lock on it. No blue, none. So what happened was my blue thread lock ripped some of the threads off. So when the bolt came out, I saw those metal shavings inside the thread. So there's like 2 bolts that didn't grab very well. And so just to show you guys, so I already pumped the brakes. So this issue right here is because when I was pushing in the pistons, I didn't open up the cap for the brake fluid reservoir, and you got to open that up so when you push the pistons in, the liquid can come out. Make sure you guys put a napkin to grab all that liquid so it doesn't get on the plastics. So came to find out, not only does that brake fluid eats the paint, but it also breaks it also cracks the plastic. So again, so the other side was probably cracked as well, was because of the brake fluid, because the other side has the hydraulic clutch. So this one got all cracked up, so I had to put that. So then eventually I'm gonna have to take this part again, sand it down and paint it. I had to paint all of this back here, and again use that stuff there. So I painted back there. So I don't know, the bike's not gonna be perfect. It's just for me to ride and enjoy, go racing, do YouTube videos. So it becomes, it is what it is. It's my little project, and there's plenty of things I messed up on this bike anyway. So for me to worry about none of that stuff is pointless. Because again, it's more, I did a lot of experiment. So I did, like, I spray painted all of this with the powder. It's a special coating for the exhaust, That's messed up all my exhaust. That's why it looks all rusted out, but in reality it was the spray that I used. And you can just kind of see it here, and instead of looking red, it looked at orange. So a lot of the stuff that I'm doing on this bike is live and learn. Damn, I just realized this. The guy, I got one stem going right, and the other stem going left. Shit, that's fine. So whoever I get to do the rear tire, I'll just have them change out that it faces the other way, so it doesn't look retarded. Cause it's gonna be a while by the time that front tire's gonna need to get changed. This one's gonna, it's the next thing that I gotta get changed. It's the back one eventually. It's still got at least about 1,500 miles to go. But once that gets changed out, I can move that valve stem. It's not a big deal. But yeah, so now I gotta wait for all this to cure, and then put my fairing on, and then do another YouTube video. I put some more cleaner gas treatment, Seafoam, and the other one, which I'll show the bottle. But that's how she looked like. I don't got the key on me to turn her on, but look. So brake fluid, DOT4, doesn't matter the brand. This is the one that has the lubrication. On top of that, the cleaning. Seafoam, it's more for a motorcycle. It tells you right there, moto for 4-cylinder up to two cylinders. I mix them both together to get that cleaning as good as possible. But this time I put a little bit less on the Seafoam and more of this to make sure. Again, I just want to make sure the bike is cleaned and running good. It's more the reliability than the looks itself. I just want the bike to look okay and to run very good. So I just want the bike to be reliable and safe. But those the two bolts that lost the thread, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. To be honest, I don't know if those bolts are even safe to leave them on, because if they back out, I don't know if they'll bang into anything while I'm riding, or if they'll just fly out. But yeah, so what we did anyways, what I did, I did one side black and the other side red, because everything on this bike is black and red. So that's how I did it, so they can see black and red through the tire. But anyways, guys, put a like, subscribe to the channel. Definitely subscribe to the channel and watch my other videos. Show me as much support as y'all can. I really appreciate it. And God bless everybody. Ride safe, drive safe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.